What's up, guys? It's your boy Gomez. Be teaching you how to make homemade catfish bait, or homemade catfish bait. First, here's the ingredients. You need to get a bowl: mustard, hot sauce, cooking oil, tuna, some cheese. It doesn't matter what kind of cheese, just any cheese. Some garlic, just crushed garlic. Some flour, a cup of water, and Jello mix. Jello. Yeah, you can't get pudding because pudding doesn't work that well. It gets all mushy and makes the bait bad. But yeah, all you really need is just get Jello powder mix, or you could even use Kool-Aid mix. Yeah. So what you need to do first is make like a base. And to make the base, you're just gonna add some flour into the bowl. I'd say about maybe like a cup and a half, depending how much bait you want. About that much should work. And then add just a bit of water. Oh, you're also going to need a spoon. Yeah. Let's see. Just mix the flour around with the water to make some kind of base. Nice and easy. Need a little bit more water. And you can never add too much of any of this. If anything, just add more water or add more flour. And it should make it way better. Just like this. A bit more water. Like that. Add a bit more flour. Yeah, that looks good right there. And you're just gonna make a dough. It's just gonna be a nice dough-like substance, just like that. Just a nice dough. Mix it around nice and good. And then you're gonna add about a handful of cheese, about like this much cheese. And just put it all in there and mix that around. Nice and easy. Mix it all around. Make sure the cheese gets all inside the paste, the dough, because that's what the fish like. It sends off good scent, and it's nice and stinky and stuff. And so now you're gonna have just a little ball of like dough and stuff. That's good. Add a little bit more flour. And you can get your hands dirty too, it's not a big deal at all. Yeah, no big deal at all. And then now, you could add your tuna. Just a can of tuna, not too big. Just add a nice can of tuna. And the tuna makes a perfect scent too for the base. I made this bait the other day. It's my own recipe. Made this bait the other day, and I went fishing with it, and right away, as soon as I got in, you could see the scent of it just disperse in the water. It's very good bait. And I got bites right away, and I think I caught like one catfish. But this is really good. And now you're going to add some cooking oil to make it like a nice oily kind of substance. Not too much. This goes a long way. I put like maybe 2 tablespoons in. And 2 tablespoons is way more than enough. You don't need any more than that. See, and you're just going to have a nice dough like that. Let me show you. A nice dough, just like that. Mix it around. See, you can see the tuna and the cheese in there. So that's really good. And now you're going to add some garlic. And the garlic looks like that. It's just crushed up garlic chunks. It's minced. Ooh, yeah, and that smells horrible. You can smell it right here. See, just like that, just minced pieces. And I'm going to add 2 spoonfuls there. Just like that. Why not? Add 1 more. Just like that. Perfect. Close that up because that smells horrid. Oh yeah, it smells disgusting. But fish love it, so I'll keep using it. And if I don't have enough time on this video, I might make a part 2. So yeah, that might happen. A part 2 of this fish video. So just mix all of that around. Perfect. Now you're gonna have a little ball like that. Then I saw this. I made this. I put this myself. Just put some mustard in, and that seems to help too. It's real stinky. Just like that much mustard, like a little dollop on it. That's how much I put in there. A little squirt, and just poke it with a spoon. I don't want to touch that with my hands. Oh yeah, you can smell that. Just mix it all in there. Perfect. And then I'm using Louisiana wing sauce. This seems to work for me very well. Just untwist that. It has a big opening, so just put a little bit in there. Like that much. Just a little bit more than you put of mustard. Like that. You're gonna put that like that. And that's gonna kind of barely make the bait turn a reddish color. So when it turns a reddish color, that's when you know you're doing good. Shout out to Fishing Reviews and shout out to Husky32. Those are my fishing buddies. How's it going, guys? Alright, so there's the bait right there. Nice dough. And last of all, you know, you can put a little bit more cheese in, because cheese really seems to kick it well, make it really nice. And then add some flour to it, make it so that way it sticks on the hook better. And you could use pantyhose. Just put some of this bait, like get a little ball of this bait like this right here, and put it in a pantyhose or a mesh, and just tie it onto a hook. Or you can just get a little ball and put it onto a treble hook. That usually stays on very well too. Alright, so that's good. Now you're going to add, this is a huge package right here, so I might just add half of it. But what happens is, for this works really well because it's just a white powder, reddish powder, and as soon as it hits the water, it makes the water turn red and gives off the perfect scent. And fish just love it. Like, they attack it like no other. So that's just brilliant. And as you're mixing it, you can just go like this, and then as you're doing that, just add in the coloring. Let me get the spoon out of there real quick. Yeah, just add in the coloring as you do that. Perfect. Just like this. Mix it all around. Maybe add a bit more water. Just a little bit. Because once it touches Kool-Aid mix or whatever, it's going to turn it red. So if you add too much, it's going to make it just horrible. Yeah, but after you add this Kool-Aid mix, it's going to turn a bright red color for sure. And trust me, as soon as it hits the water, you'll know how good it works. You'll get bites instantly. And I'll try making a fishing video. I'm gonna try making my own fishing account with my fishing buddies. I don't know what we're gonna be called yet. We thought of Fish On Productions, but that's already made. But yeah, we're thinking about making our own channel. And I'll show you. I'll make a video of me using this bait and show you how well it really works. Alright, the bait's starting to get real sticky, so I'm gonna add a bit more flour and a bit more of Kool-Aid. You can't go wrong putting too much Kool-Aid. Too much is actually really good. And you could get a package of it for like $1.27 at the store. All this stuff right here is no more than $20. So you can make a good batch of your homemade bait for just under $20. And it works. I think it works better than any of the catfish bait I've used before. King bait, yeah. And this bait, I've also had tilapia bite this bait, so it works for tilapia as well. I guess it's like an all-purpose fish bait.